Why is it that we get to be so anxious about things, some of the most ridiculous things, actually? Why is it that we worry about things all the time, it seems like? We put so much pressure on ourselves to be self-sufficient. But honestly, God is going to take care of us. It doesn't mean that we don't utilize the mentality, the strength, the opportunities and all that God gives to us to provide for ourselves and to provide for others. We should. That's a way of honoring God for what he's provided in our life. But sometimes we can go overboard and we worry about the most ridiculous things, about, oh my gosh, I have to have the right clothes to wear to this particular event, or oh my gosh, I can't drive this, the car I have to somewhere. I mean, I've got to have something nicer or better or whatever. Sometimes we worry about the most ridiculous things, friends. Maybe you can relate. In the book of Matthew, chapter 6, and why are you anxious about clothing? Consider the lilies of the field and how they grow. They neither toil or spin, yet I tell you, even Solomon, in all of his glory, was not arrayed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grasses of the field, which today is alive and tomorrow thrown into the oven, will he not much more clothe you? And then he hits us right between the eyes. O you of little faith. Friends, I think to me this particular passage really hits on the head that we worry about things sometimes when we don't need to. We don't need to worry about things. Have faith in God. Have trust and faith that God will provide, or God will give you the nudge, or he'll give you the opportunity, or he'll provide the resources, in order to accomplish the things or to live, a life that he's called us to live. This particular verse, as well as many others in the Bible, just simply reminding us that God has all that we ever will need, everything. There's absolutely nothing there, that we could ever need in this life that God cannot provide. Plus, there's so much more. So if you're struggling with that today, you're struggling with things that, I'm not sure how to provide for myself, or I'm not sure what to do in this particular situation, or as a pastor, we do prayers all the time, and people are always struggling with various different issues, whether it's physical or emotional or spiritual or financial or whatever. There's nothing that God can't and won't do. So just trust him. Thanks. God bless, and share this with somebody new. Take care.